Explain this plan to me again? I and all of the other noble scions destined to inherit our parents' places will agree to forfeit our lands over to the crown upon our inheriting them in the event that our parents refuse to assist in the coming crisis. What stops your families from simply disinheriting anyone who signs this pledge? Individually, nothing. But the noble estates are so intertwined through blood and marriage that in the event enough of us sign on to this pledge, it will be impossible for our parents to find viable successors, because the further from their own direct line they go, the stronger the chances that control of their lands would move to a distant relative with ties to a faction they can't stand. Very clever! Just how many scions do you currently have signed on to the pledge? Just under 50%. Oh, there's a strong chance that might not work. We have almost all of the first, second, and thirds in line ready to sign to the pledge, but our problem has been convincing a lot of the more distant relatives to actually sign on. Because they're convinced they could get all the land in the event that the pledge falls through? No, it's because the vast majority of them, myself included, have no interest in ruling after our parents pass on. Wait, what? We're all dilettantes. We don't care about politics or petty familial backstabbing. All we want is to use some of our family's wealth to live comfortably and pursue our various interests. Why don't you just tell them they won't have wealth if their families all get destroyed in the coming war? They have a very make hay while the sun shines attitude. Well, then how are you going to get a bunch of Lotus Eaters on board with this plan? It's simple, I want your paladin friend to pose for me. Come again? Myself and some of the other dilettantes are members of certain social clubs who indulge in the finer things in life. I do not like where this is going. My artworks in particular are very highly regarded around private circles. You're not talking about paladins unarmored, are you? You've insulted my honor and I demand— I'm sorry, no, please forgive me, that's a reflex, but no, I've never been published in Paladins Unarmored. Oh, thank the gods. They're nothing but a bunch of prudes and puritans. They've rejected my artwork twice. I've never heard of Paladins Unarmored rejecting artwork. Oh, by all the gods! No way. But my artwork is purely devoted to the love and beauty of the Paladin Orders. How is this in any way connected to the Paladin Orders? The scion of my family was a Paladin. They forsook all of their wealth, titles, and honor to their younger sibling and took off. My artwork captures the Paladin at their most raw, their most true, their most devoted. How is this going to convince anyone to sign on to the pledge? Because with you as my greatest muse, I will create an artwork so spellbinding it will arrest the hearts and bodies of all who look upon it. And then I will create an exclusive gallery for those who have signed the pledge. When rumour gets out of the beauty of my piece, the dilettantes will sign away their very souls to the crown. I have done a lot of things in pursuit of the greater good and protecting the realm. I have stayed my blade from some of the worst examples of humanity. I have courted my worst enemies, but I am not going to compromise my oaths and embarrass myself for the sake of your smut. I'll also give you my ancestors' holy avenger. Okay, where do you want me?